starting to solve equations today, guys, the biggest skill that you need to have from Algebra 1 to geometry is solving equations. We will get into a little bit of factoring when we get to chapter 10 with circles and doing things later, but for now, truly, the biggest thing you got to know how to deal with is to solve equations. So we're going to do that for review, and that's what we're testing on next Friday. We're going to do an algebra review test coming up next Friday. So let's get started on this. Here we go. So first things first, guys, when you have two things that are what we call like terms on the same side, I'll use my highlighter to show them. You can underline them, box them in, whatever you need to do. These are like terms, and they are on the same side of the equal sign. They need to be combined. It's called combining like terms. It's abbreviated CLT. That combining like terms needs to come before you start moving things around. Okay, before variables on both sides and you move things and all that. No, we start here. 9 minus 7 would give you 2. Then you bring down the 3x and you bring down the equals 8. You can only combine like terms if they are on the same side of the equal sign. You cannot combine this 4 with this 2 because they are on different sides of the equal sign. You got to combine what's on the same side. Once you do that, you're going to move the non-variable term first. That means you need to get rid of the 2. How am I going to get rid of this 2? Thank you. Guys, please answer so we can get through it. And if you have a question, please stop me and ask me a question. I will stop and answer it. Some of y'all, this is easy peasy because you did great in Algebra 1. Some of y'all have to ask me some questions. It's okay. I'm okay with that. From there, 8 minus 2 is going to put us at 6. We then divide both sides by the coefficient. Which one of these numbers is the coefficient? 3. Divide by that 3, that's going to give you x equals, and then 6 divided by 3 is going to be 2. Perfect. That's exactly right. Anybody see anything they need to ask about combining like terms? Okay, so with that in mind, looking on the other side, what is it that you're going to combine on the other side? X's. Good. 5x and minus x. What are we really subtracting there, guys? Really a 1. So, when you look at this, you're going to combine the 5x and the x because they're on the same side of the equal sign. Can you tell I haven't talked a lot over the summer? Sorry, guys, with the frog in my throat. It's going to be 4 equals, the 5x minus 1x is going to put us at 4x, and then we bring down the minus 2. We have the non-variable term. To get rid of a minus 2, we're going to add 2 to both sides. Be careful. I had a lot of people trying to subtract 4. You can't move everything to one side. You got to have variables on one side and numbers on the other. So you want to move away from the variable. So you have to move this one, not the 4. We're going to go from here and be at 6 equals 4x. We're going to divide both sides by which number? 4. It's the one next to the variable always, guys. Coefficient. Get to there. Now, listen, if you don't cross yours out, I don't care. That's just a preference thing for me, and I don't do it all the time. I try to do it to make it easy for y'all to see it, but it's not required that you show the crossing it out. That's fine either way. Now, this is going to be your first answer that's going to be in improper fraction or mixed number form. Yes, I know most of you know it in your heads, but let's grab our calculators so we can talk about how to type this. Grab your calculators. Excuse me. To type this, you would type 6 fraction button 4 on your calculator. That would be 6. The fraction button is the ABC button. It looks like this, A, B, C. You would type 6 fraction button and then hit 4 and then hit equals. On the calculator, it looks like this. 1 slash, what is it? 1 slash 2, like this. 1. Does it look like that? Okay. That means 1 and 1/2. That's what that really means. I know it looks weird. Some of y'all used this calculator last year. Some of you didn't. So this means 1 and 1/2. That answer is absolutely acceptable in this class. However, if you like the other way better, if you like a fraction better than that, you can always hit second. Locate the second button. It's green. It's pretty easy to find. Hit the second button and then hit the fraction button again. You'll see me put answers in both forms, so I just want you to see you can convert it. That should give you an answer that looks like this. What is it? 3/2 equals x? Anybody have a question, concern, anything about that? I will type through it again. If you need me to go through keystrokes, I will do it again. I write them down completely out so you can see it. Anybody see anything they need to ask me about? Yes. Yeah. What, sweetie? I can't hear you. It's just this fan behind me. Say it one more time. The second one? This one right here? Yeah. Absolutely. So in the top left-hand corner, see the green button? Yeah. That's the second button. Thank you for asking. Guys, listen to me. Stop me. Ask me a question, please. Please ask me anything you need. So let's try typing the whole thing again. Just make sure you got the whole process down. Clear it out. Type 6, fraction button 4 equals. It'll look like this. And then second fraction button equals. Actually, I don't even think you have to hit the equals button, do you? It's just second fraction button. And it'll turn it into 3/2. Did you get it to work? If not, guys, I'll come to you. I'll come make sure you know how to do it. I'd rather you know how to use this stuff. Yes, ma'am?
Can we write it as a decimal?
No, you cannot. If it starts without a decimal, it needs to end without a decimal. Now, I'll let up on that as we get more into the geometry, but while we're working on the algebra, we'll stick with that. Stick with the same rules as algebra. Okay, so clear it out. Let's clear it out and we'll do, what was it, 6 fraction of 4, so 6 fraction of 4 equals, okay, and then second fraction of 4. There you go. Guys, ask me. I'm thrilled. Ask me a question. I'll stop. Make sure everybody knows what we're doing. We need to all be on the same page. Okay, here we go. Next one. We end up dealing with variables on both sides on this next one. Variables on both sides. Now, variables on both sides comes after combining like terms. This needs to be done first. This needs to be done second. Okay? If you have combining like terms, you have to do that before you start moving stuff around. Here we go. Do you see they both have 7x and 3x? Can I combine those like I did before? Why not? They're not on the same side. I can't go, it's like a force field, guys. You can't go through it. So we have to find a way underneath here. To do that, we would minus 3x minus 3x. The reason it's minus 3x is I need to get away from the number. That's going to make it 4x equals 2. From there, we're going to divide both sides by which number? 4. That's going to give us x equals, what does 2 over 4 reduce to? I'm not even going to ask you to use a calculator for that one. You can always type it in there, but it's going to be 1/2. There we go. The people that had me have finished their notes already because they did a lot of algebra with me last year. It's not just you, it's a lot of y'all. Okay, here we go. Keep going. The next one. This one. Which one would you move, the 5x or the 7x? I would move the 5x just because I hate negatives and I'm going to make my life easier. I would move the smaller one. Guess what? You get the same answer no matter which one you move. I would minus 5x minus 5x. The whole reason is so I can cross that out, so I have variables only on one side now. It's going to make it 7x minus 5x, which would be 2x minus 2. Bring that minus 2 down. Once I have all the variables on one side, can I move the 8 or the 2? The 2's got to move. Why do I have to move the 2? Because otherwise everything will be on one side. Guys, you don't want everything over here. You want the variable over here, you want the number to go over here. So plus 2, we get 10 equals 2x. Yep. And what do you get? Okay, listen, this is something I have a lot of people freak out about. Guys, is x equals 5 the same thing as 5 equals x? Yes or no? Yes, I don't care which way you write it. I know that when you're learning it in 1A and 1B, a lot of times the teacher will make you do it on one side, because I did it when I was there, mainly to keep it organized so that people didn't get confused. This is geometry, we're past that point. 5 equals x, same thing as x equals 5. I repeat, I do not care which way it goes. They're desperately trying to fix the AC. Sorry, that's what that email is about. Okay, guys, last two. Oh wait, anybody before I go on? I will stop. Anybody have any questions before I go on? Wonderful. Let's keep going. Last two today, guys. Okay, here we go. What would I do first on example number 5? Yes, combine like terms. You got a 6, and you got this plus 2. Guys, circle them, underline them, do something, because someone's going to do the wrong. Someone's going to do 6 minus 2. It's 6 plus 2. You use the sign from in front of the second number. So we bring down the 4x plus 7. Don't do anything to that. And on the other side, you've got to combine the 6 plus 2, which is going to give you 8 minus 5x. A lot of people put 4 right there. It's very tempting because that minus is in front of that 5x. It's very easy to mess that up. Be careful. That's why I circled them. Highlight them, whatever you need to do. From there, you're going to move one of the x terms. Again, guys, it doesn't matter, but what is better about moving the 5x? There won't be any negatives. If you've got two things, if one's positive, one's negative, move the negative, get rid of it. Add 5x, just makes life easier. That makes it 9x plus 7 equals 8. Oh, I want to talk about something on the next thing on the calculator. Hold on one second. Next step. Minus 7 makes it 9x equals 1. Which number am I dividing by? Okay, grab your calculators. I know most of you know the answer, especially if you had me. I talked about this a lot. But please type this in. 1 fraction by 9. I know you know that it doesn't reduce. I just want you to see this. If you type in 1 that does not reduce, if you type 1 fraction by 9 equals, what do you get back again? 1/9. That's it. Whatever it is, it's going to be the same. Bless you. It's going to be the same thing. There's your answer. It doesn't hurt to type it in, though, guys, if you don't know. Everybody knew on this one, but just so you know. Okay, we've done 5 examples. We've got one more. I want you to try it on your own and see if you can give me an answer. Okay, try the last one. Some of y'all have already done it. If you have, help the people around you. Look and see if they got the same answer as you. We'll go over it in just a second. Try it, guys. Don't just sit there. Try it. Where's the last one? Point 2. 6. What'd you get? Nope. It's different. Yeah. It's different. It's going to be different on purpose. Oh, they fixed the air conditioner. So it should be cooling down in those rooms. Yay. Anybody got an answer yet? Yeah.
No solution.
No solution? Okay. When do you, yeah. All real numbers. When do you get those two answers, guys? When do you get those two special cases? Oh, we haven't reviewed this. Okay, guys, this is old stuff. When the variables cancel out, when the variables are gone, there are only two choices. The two numbers are going to be equal, like 7 equals 7. If they're equal to, the answer is all real numbers. Set of all reals, it's called all real numbers. It's an R with 2 slashes in it. You do have to have 2 lines in there. It can't just be a regular R. That means something different. Okay? If they're not equal to each other, like 7 does not equal 4, then the answer is the no solution. So we got to figure out which one of these, because it is one of these special cases, but I can't remember which one it is. So let's see. Here we go. This is how you would do this problem. There are like terms here and here. What is negative 3x and positive 12x? Okay, perfect. So 9x minus 4 equals 9x plus 5. Okay, then we get rid of the variable. Minus 9x, that cancels out. We end up at negative 4 equals 5. Guys, can negative 4 ever equal 5? Ever? No, it's not possible. Those are not equal to each other. Therefore, which one of our answers is it? no solution. Good. And guys, listen to me. Please answer questions, even if you don't know. That's what this is about. We make mistakes. That got us our 2 cases. That's what we needed. So thank you for everybody participating and doing that. Thank you for asking questions. It's good. Did I take care of what you needed? You had a hand up. I just want to make sure. Okay, you got it? Okay, I just want to make sure. Anybody else? Okay, then that is our notes for today. Please take out your set of papers and put that behind your note sheet. Put that